When I was a child, I was scared of a lot of stuff. I was scared of the dark, for instance. But I think a lot of children are scared of the dark. It's just a part of human nature. The dark is unknown. There are things lurking in the dark. It goes back to when we were living in the trees. I also had abandonment issues, but I think that's more to do with my upbringing than anything else. What I was scared of most as a kid, though, were vampires. I don't know how I got this fear, but somehow I ended up being really, really afraid that a vampire was going to fly in through my window at night and chew on my neck while I was asleep. It was so bad that I wouldn't watch anything vampire related. I wouldn't watch Dracula films, well not at 5 years old anyway, but you get little kids cartoons like where the kid is a vampire and it's all fun and what have you. I didn't like watching that kind of stuff. Even I'd normally watch something Goosebumps, I was fine with that, but if it was about vampires, I was so afraid that I would sleep with the covers right up to my chin, as if by just having the covers right up here, a vampire would look at me and go, "Oh, I see he has the quilt tucked up to his chin. Damn." Of course, in any real situation, if a vampire did come in through the window, it'd be a completely different story. You think the quilt will stop me? Gradually I started to lose this fear of vampires. But not completely. There was a point where I bought a copy of Dracula by Bram Stoker. I got it home, and then I decided, no, this is too scary, I'm just gonna keep this in the drawer. And it stayed there for about 5 years. Didn't read it, just left it in the drawer because I was afraid of it. Because I thought that Dracula was going to come out the book and somehow end up real. And I thought, if I put it in the drawer, he's not going to come out the book and get me. A few years after I put it in the drawer, I ended up with another copy of Dracula. This one came free in the newspaper. And I thought, oh, Dracula, yeah, cool. Wait a minute, I've already got a copy of Dracula, it's in the drawer. Oh shit, what if the vampires start breeding? So I put this copy of Dracula in the cupboard. So I ended up with 2 copies of Dracula, both concealed away in different parts of my room, because I was scared of them. I'm not scared of vampires anymore, of course. Vampires, ghouls, creatures of the night, they don't exist. They're just product of folklore. There's no reason to be scared of a book. There's no reason to be scared of something that doesn't exist. There are more rational fears out there. Things that we should quite rightly be concerned and afraid of. The Prime Minister of Great Britain, for example. Donald Trump. Fascism. The way the world is going to hell in a handcart. Global warming. The fear of future pandemics that will be even worse than this one, and that will be just as incompetently managed. There are lots of things to be afraid of. Vampires aren't one of them, as I wish I could tell my 5-year-old self.